wish I would have been there, man.
Yeah, you know. You're in the sun.
Yeah, man.
You're in the sun. You're all right.
Yeah, man. It's nice to be here in Jamaica, innit? But it would have been nice to be there just to mix them and just hang out with the man them for a day again. You get me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in this COVID time, man. You know what I mean? Saxon for the world, bro.
Well, I'll shout you later for anything, yeah?
Yeah, man. Hail up the man them for me, yeah?
Yeah. All right, cool.
Alright, cool.
Mikey Boobs. Yeah, man, big up Mikey Boobs.
So one big lenses in the lenses in the
Ain't no meaning of saying goodbye when Saxon play.
Pull up. Watch it.
A lie that is somewhere you tell. A lie that is somewhere you tell.
Lie that
Somewhere you tell. A lie.
I mean, the great Summerangs. So what we tell them to road boy? Oh, hey, chowa. Hurt it, Zumzagani, who that on me? Hurt it, Zumzagani, Acha. Original Rasta man come down out of the hill. When me did the chill. Original Rasta man come down out the hill. When me did the chill.
Cause me say look from when deadly I tell you say. Look from when me tell you say no go over there. Shoot to what I hear and shoot you go there. When me tell you don't you a tell me go away. When you tell me that me have to shoot to we a tank till Colonel T.A. say. He said that you want him girlfriend there. Got it to that day your head brave a virgin. Listen deadly serious listen when me got to say. You know from when house and land there. Long time toilet and body there. House and land a long time it there. Money and pocket long time it there. No people poor can't afford to put it there. Long time me girlfriend there. Food like a you want come take me away. Show me gas soup you want me and you feed there. You a girl your mouth stink like cocoa bear. Long time it.
Yeah. What's that? All my people should know that it's crucial in this time. Some of our friends don't know. When some up a road, we disagree and start to fight. Just said that's not the way we're supposed to live our life through society. Yeah, alright. It's damaging the people. Alright. Because we need more love. Alright. Say, sharing all the time. We need more love. To make a share so we can be nice for a lifetime. Say it's another day in Georgia City. Oh now everybody's feeling the same. Nobody really wants to hear the sound in the corner. Alright, they wanna hear Saxon International again. Yes, Saxon, yeah. Big up all massive, you don't know. Yeah.
Big up my son them, big up my grandchild and big up my wife. But I tell you, let it loose, cause when I go and let no go much wrong here, so you know. Alright, we'll pop out some here this style, you know. So I want to talk in here. Alright, I'm gonna go to the man with the go no pawns are black. Got nothing but roots become me culture can't stop the aliyah. Brush on my face and miracle, oh me not drop. No member that grow me young, but me on the rise, pass a woman on. Big man, independence man, I like me up. Oh, I'm Tona man. Oh, I'm Tona man. When I feel like we're done.
Lyric fi talk and style fi reveal and fire fi burn and skin go and peel. Lyric fi talk and style fi reveal. Who can hear us feel? No! Brando come get with it. Me pick up the mic and that guy get digit. Get frustrated, shout out frigate. There's no end to the ratchet lyric. Frightened like with them say parking kick it. Right for the rhythm like a Leicester Pickett. Me and the ball and them and the wicket. I came, I swore I conquered it. Me cross the road, me have can't go. Look to the right of the brethren skid it. Me say, try no bust the speed limit. Cause you love drink red stripe beer and Guinness. Throw up your face and say by your business. Shift gear faster than a Bruce Willis. That attitude you fi bag it and bin it. Ears too hard, the wheel him spinning. A bus did a come, him crash right in it. He never insure, he tax never legit. Then a chop off his leg, no shot like digit. Yeah, that is for the aspect of visit. Is it? Lyric fit talk and style fi reveal and fire fi burn and skin guapin.
To me love Jah, and him a help me go through. He make me do anything me want to. Me love Jah, and him a help me go through. He make me do anything me want to. The travel fox me had on was the latest design. Reach from 0 to 60 in a no time. As me run down the road, something say low behind me side. Two police my whip and more champ on them line. Me never say nothing. Self-defense is not a crime. Them say you're under arrest. Me say suck me bite. Time me say so, then try hold me on the line. Me realize couple back fence me have to climb. Jump 8 fence, hitch up on number 9. Jump over a flower pot and mash up me behind. A rock while I jump like to say you're mine. Although me in a pain, God lift me up same time to me love you. And in my good lyric me attack, I go make you stagger. Style me a drop puller than Mick Jagger. Me no wear tight pants like the go called Abba. We no wear than a jump in my pum pum grabber. And I think it massive cause America so big. Business man I deal with big business. With double class your backside and no gear freak. Kind of construction no fit get dig. Film belly long like the Brooklyn Bridge. He eat all the pies bust 10 theory. Like a 5-year-old child with love fit tell fit. Same smart kind know if he show him taxes. Jump at the president, jump at the man. Jump on Twitter, tweet all night long. One bag of 40 but tweet everyone. What is we done?
Just give me with that chalice with a long pace of hose. Me one day was longer than a train rope. Me spot the fence and me la make the smoke expose. Me don't want no cocaine for sniffing on me nose. Me don't want no cigarette with fake up, stink up me clothes. I stick a sense of me now cause I one day that me smoke. Give me to that chalice with a long pace of hose. Roger!
Alright, well I'm a herb man, living off Jalana. Alright, yes I'm a herb man, living off Jalan. Don't you know, just because we smoke it every time, yeah. Babylon say it is a crime. Alright, don't you know it gives me food, yes. Yes, food for thought every time. Why? Cause every day is a brand new crisis. Alright, maintenance just keeps rising. No, can't wait for the week to close. Friday evening rolling. Oh, this 95 is spinning me down. I can't wait. Should I mention my concentration does get disturbed sometimes? With more bad days than good now. A tribulation time. Why? Cause every day is a brand new crisis. As long as it lay down.
Mixing generations. Right now, how can I put this? I'm sitting down with one of my brethrens them, you know what I mean, from years and years and years and years.
Decades.
You know what I mean? From decades, all of them thing there. But it's a slight change in the situation now, you know what I mean? So right now I'm there with none other than the dupes of the dancer, Alan Brando.
Cool, man.
What's going on, brother? Everything good?
Yeah, man, everything blessing, brother. We're there putting in the work same way, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
So everything is good so far, you know?
So firstly, how did you find it? I don't know what to call it, a show or the performance, but how do you find earlier, you know what I mean? How did you find it?
We call it pop-up show.
Pop-up show.
I mean? Obviously we do them more time, but this one was special because we had the MCs, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I really enjoyed the vibe, you know what I mean? Getting all of the famous MCs in one building, you know what I mean? They haven't even seen each other like that or been in that environment amongst each other for a while, innit? You get me? So the whole energy was good, nah lie.
So it's a bit of a legendary situation,
Yeah, man.
really.
Definitely, man.
Wicked. So, brother, let me ask you, because most people would say, yeah, man, we know Brando, Dupes rather of dancehall, and, you know what I mean, Dupe Squad. But when I say there's been a slight shift, it's now Alan Brando, Saxon Sound. So for those who don't know, or for those who may not have seen, you know what I mean, what kind of brought that on, or where's that come from, Brando?
Well, that came about in about 2011, 12.
Okay.
Well, I was in Lucian Way, and at that point there, the man them just decided to form Sax 3, which is Colonel, Sandy, and Levi, and Trevor. You know what I mean? They was gonna go and do the Sax 3 thing, so you know that kind of left Muscle in a position now where he had to now kind of look a new team. You understand? So boom, no, the same day that he had the meeting, I bopped him.
Okay.
And he said to me, yo, you're just the man I want to see. And I said, what go on? Because, you know, Muscle's a man a few words. You know? So when you hear a man like him say, yo, just the man I want to see.
You need to
I
know.
say, what you up to? I said, yo, it's your time, you know. I said, my time for what? He said, your time to play the sound. I said, after all these years? You understand? And I said to myself, well, you know what? I sat down and I thought about it, and I said to myself, you know what? That's actually something different from what I'm doing now. It's a new challenge, and I like challenges. In music, I like a challenge. I like to kind of take on something different, or perhaps something where people feel like I couldn't manage, because, you know, to be real, when I first joined the sound, you know, a lot of people, oh, we are going them money, a jiggy selector. Them money can't do it. So I'm saying, all right, cool. That's cool. I'm all right with that. I like to silence critics, you know. You know what I mean there?
Definitely.
So, you know, it all came about in about 2011, and Musclehead came to me and said to me, yo, boom, see the thing here, you know what I mean? And that's where it kicked off from.
Because I remember, I can't even remember what year it was, and I think there was a Saxon reunion over at Coronet? Yeah, Coronet it was. And I remember saying, everyone's waiting in anticipation of Bill, and yeah man, Saxon time now, rare. And then Brando stepped on the decks, and it's like the whole place was like, oh, no, what go on there? I thought they said Saxon time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember it was kind of then, that was like the main time where everybody got to see, so okay, Brando is representing the thing now.
Yeah.
So do you feel like your brand that you've built over the years, it's now a situation where you can now actually take that to a new level, as well as carrying Saxon? Because let's have it right, it's a new time for Saxon.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
100%. Because Saxon is Saxon and Brando is Brando. You understand me? That's why I could afford to do that move there, because Brando would always be Brando for the work we put in. Yeah. The dates and we still get the events that we still do. Same way is, you know, they're still different from Saxon. You're never gonna see a Saxon and Brando on the same dance. Yeah. You understand me?
True.
So it's about a balance. And then, as I said, Saxon is a different avenue. The events and even the type of people you're gonna play to is slightly different from my generation. Cause you know Saxon is a foundation sound. So you're gonna find a lot of foundation people follow the sound. A lot of foundation people who step out and rave. They see Saxon on a flyer, they're gonna say, all right, cool. Well, we're gonna step out because we used to rave to them in the 80s. So if you see them on a flyer, so we now have to entertain them elder generations. Yeah, you understand? So you have to have the skill and the knowledge to entertain that crowd as well, which is in being a selector. You got to be diverse and be all round. You get me?
Definitely. So that's what I was gonna say. Do you feel that for yourself as Brando, it kind of adds another string to the bow, so to speak? You know what I mean?
100%. Because guess what? Some people that would never come see me in a dancehall rave have come and seen me in a Saxon dance and said, "Boy, Jano, you're bad, you know. You're very entertaining. You go on good." And you know, words of encouragement. But they wouldn't have bought me at a Crystal Blue anniversary or Andrew Fresh birthday party. Because that's not their scene. You understand me? But at a Saxon anniversary or a Saxon Fat Man, Saxon Coxon, Saxon Jar, you understand? I'm gonna get to now play to a different generation of people.
True.
You know what I mean?
Now, I have to ask, Brando, car. No, so me and you know you for a long time,
Yes,
and I
man.
know, say,
Yeah, man.
when words start get around and so on, I know the negativity was there, 100%.
Definitely.
How did you take that on and deal with that? Because I know there would have been the boy, like you said, boy, I'm a play Saxon no, and
To be honest,
play Saxon and rare.
To be honest, brother, I took it like a general, like a soldier. 'Cause in this sound business, you have to be a soldier.
Straight.
You understand? You can't be a punk, and you can't be a shaky warrior. You have to know, say, yo, here what? The game comes with fight, and the game comes with hate. You understand? And the game comes with love, because people show you love as well. So at the end of the day, that side there's always gonna be there, you know. So it's how you kick back, observe it, and fight back.
And deal with that.
I fight back with my talent. Because I can't go on media and cuss people and say, oh, you know, rate me. You understand? I'm not never going to be that guy.
Never going to be
But
that.
I will take my talent and show you what I want.
Mad.
You understand? Now, there's bits and pieces now that we're done. Boom. First time ever jumping a competitive dance. Because obviously all my life I've been juggling.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But what you need to understand is that juggling is competitive, because everybody who comes to a juggling dance wants to juggle the best for the night.
Of course.
So straight
Of
away
course.
there's a level of competition there anyway. You understand? So we always had that. Always want to do your best. You always want to make sure you present yourself right. So boom now, King Tubby's dance in Town Hall. Rough House dance. First time official, you know, squaring off.
Yeah.
Wall off the block. You understand me? Held off the block. You understand me? Yeah. Remember the first set of rounds, them, the sound weren't sounding good. You see, third round,
Everything
we take the
proper.
dance go right back to the end. You understand? Boom, no. There comes Love Injection. Big sound killers from long time. Corporal Billy and Winston, and big up the Injection crew. You understand? Been doing their thing for the longest time. You understand? Obviously, some people speculate and say Injection take the dance. Some speculate say Saxon take the dance. But guess what? Him never kill me. Fear juvenile on the block. We're
for
juggler.
coming. Yeah,
you
yeah,
never
yeah.
kill me.
Yeah.
You're supposed to roll. You're supposed to just go so whoom.
Light work.
You understand? But never kill me. You understand? So, like I said, it comes with a whole heap of negativity in the earlys where people say, boy, in camera, remember you're feeling the shoes of Trevor Saxon.
It's big shoes, yeah.
Big shoes, you know.
it's
Remember
big
Trevor them
shoes.
put in 30 odd years, you know, of grafting on the sound, you know. Big up to Trevor same way, you understand?
Yeah.
Them man, they put in the works and do what them have to do. You understand? There's no taking away anything from anybody. Them man, they put in the work, do what them have to do, and when you're feeling the shoes of a Trevor Sax, and a normal thing that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come with, boy, you know what, I prefer Trevor, but it is what it is. You're gonna have that. When somebody's doing something for 30 odd years, you're gonna have that. But are you gonna take that and say, boy, you know what, man, I'm gonna go in my bed and
then-
cry and bawl and give up and pack it. Brother, if me never strong, me pack you the thing.
Straight.
But you have to be strong. You have to just know, you have to have that militancy for no say, yo, here what? If that's what you think, no problem. Go on one dance,
That's
man,
your
prove my
opinion,
talent
man.
and do what I have to do and carry this on. And since then, the amount of grounds were Saxon cover. When the man them actually departed from the sound, Saxon has covered a lot of grounds.
Yeah.
A whole heap of dance, even before Sean forward back in and ting. Enough dance, me go whop them by myself from Sheffield to Huddersfield, all about the place.
Works.
Mash that, collect, and you know keep the ship steady to know that, you know, when Sean, you get me, come, I always know say Sean I gonna come upgrade to the sound and things. So I always said, you know what, I'm just gonna hold the fort until him forwarding, and that's what I did. And with Saxon as a sound, where it's always booked.
Mad.
You see me?
Mad.
So in other words, you know what, I don't watch no face. I keep doing what I'm doing, and keep focus.
So I know, say from the pop-up performance now, I noticed say you was doing a lot of the mixing in and around the sound with for the artists.
Chopping
you know
down
what
it.
I mean?
But you know what? That's something what I love from a long time, you know. That's something I love for a long time. I hear what it is well now. Remember, say we have a dangerous mixer, you know. Mikey Boops, you know.
Yeah.
Boops a bad boy mixer, you know, and you don't know. You get me? Boops, they are foreigner doing thing. You understand? So right now, I have to make sure I continue the works. I make sure we chop the mixing and make sure
Properly.
the mixing
You know
thing
what I
I
mean?
go on same way. You get
Okay.
me? You don't know Boops are the general, you know. But you don't know where to come in and do a thing and keep the fire burning same way. You get me? So yeah, man, we love them mixing thing there for morning. And I'm a man, I go studio and mix the dub them way there as well.
Yeah.
So
Proper.
it's something what I always do for morning, you get me? So for mix the DJ them and nothing.
Mad.
You see me?
Well, Brando, you know how the thing go already, mixing generations.
Yeah, man.
We see it pop up every now and then.
Cool, man.
I know we're going to sit down one of these days and do the proper Brando story.
Yes,
we're going to talk
man.
about that. We're going to
Yeah,
get
man.
there. But
100.
for now, we just have passed through and all
Cool,
that.
man.
So
Pass
big
through the
up.
avenue, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
they're
man.
on still. Mixing generations.
Cool, man.
Behind the scenes here with Brando.
Yeah,
the
man.
dupes of Saxon Sound now. You know what I mean? Keep it locked.
Mad thing. Mixing generations up and running. Cover the world like Google.
Yes, my lord, Simmerance in person. Greetings. Giving thanks for life. More strength, more health, more prosperity in this time.
But we're there right now. We're here with one of the Saxon Sound MCs. Okay, so you know, before I do all the talking, let me ask you to introduce yourself to the mixing generations right now.
Yes, General. Original Rastaman from out of the 70s. Back from the case like Sherlock Holmes and Matlock. No, and two white chap. Back from the case like Karl Marcus, Garvey and Martin Luther King. Because what is hidden from the wise and prudent, we must reveal unto the babe and suckling. Heaven a go nice, but hell a go full to the brim. And me, man, the original culture, man. Simmerance. Yes, my Dan.
So let me just go forward straight into it. How did you sort of get involved in and around the Saxon sound system?
Well, it was really doing the MC business, but on a wider scale, you know what I mean? Down like Southwest Bristol and Birmingham.
Okay.
And Dennis Rowe kind of saw some of the footage on video them time. It wasn't even CD them time. You know what I mean? Some of the footage was on some VHS, and we kind of saw that there was potential and asked if I would like to run with the sound, you know?
Okay.
So them time I kind of knew that the sound was really hotting up the place. Doing things, and the MCs was doing things that I kind of wanted to be doing.
Yeah.
But just didn't have the platform to really do it. So when the opportunity arose, you know.
Kind of gave you the platform to get involved.
You see what I mean? So we just took it from there and traveled certain places doing different dances, and before you know it, you know what I mean? It was going all over the place, all over the world, because Saxon, like I said, is a very known sound. So it coming like anytime Saxon I play, you're representing England. So yeah, it's a very big thing.
Okay, so them time there being part of the sound or being in and around the sound, what was it that drove you to actually want to be involved in sound system business?
Well, like I said, I was partly in little sounds here and little sounds there, but to know that Saxon was one of the biggest sounds in the country at the time.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, a football player playing for some little teams and they get a chance to go to some top Premier League team.
It's a Barcelona get a call up.
Yeah, that's like,
something.
yeah, you gotta leave everything and pack your bags and run. But so that's basically what happened, you know. And it's just been straight to straight. So yeah, love the vibes.
Okay, so being a part of Saxon from them time until now, what would you say for yourself has sort of changed in and around sound system business or the sound system culture for yourself personally?
A lot of the time it's the dance, the venues.
Okay.
There's not so many places where we can go and
party anymore.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these places now, as soon as the sound come out and goes out, whoo, dance finish.
Lockdown.
Yeah, everything mash up, police, everything, neighbors are complaining. So, you know, you can't seem to find nowhere to put the sound.
Yeah.
And when you find a dance now to be played, they want you to play on some equipment where you know you have a big sound. So
no, can't really go on with them
it's
equipment
like you
there.
step out of a Porsche and then you drive a little Fiesta.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, the dance kind of turns sideways now where you found that this is where the radio DJs got a blind.
Okay.
Because they was sort of willing to play on these equipments, no matter what it sounded like.
Yeah.
But to get the actual sound now, for leaving sound and to go and play on these little equipments in these nightclubs,
it's a different thing.
Yeah, it's a different thing. You know what I mean? So the vibes kind of change. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know the time is up and gone, so you know what I mean. But I'm looking at you finally for yourself now, seeing how sound system is or music culture. There's a lot of up and coming MCs, artists, and what have you. What advice would you give to up and coming artists or those who want to be involved in sound system culture now?
The best advice I can give you, and I'm telling you, you're not gonna have it easy. But you see, if you're determined to do something and you're serious about something and you put your full 100 in it, put 10% more and get 110%.
Always an honor. Now, obviously, we know you are most familiar as one of the legendary MCs from Saxon Sound. Now, before we get into the, like I said, we're going to do the full scale thing. Not right now, but we just want to know the basis, how you kind of got involved in and around Saxon Sound, what it was that, you know, put you in that place and got you to where you are now.
Well, I can't remember the exact year, but as I come up, it's like we did with 2 sound prior to Saxon. Well, 1 sound really, Prophecy Sound. Big up Shortness, enough respect. And it was Dennis Rowe who approached me for giant film sound, Saxon Sound. In the early stages, it was me, Dirty Desi, and Michael Cole as the 3 mic man there on the set, Saxon Sound. After a while, Desi did go with a song called Get a Tone, and that did left me. Michael Cole did pass away, R.I.P. You know, but it was like the beginning of a lot of what we see now when it comes to like the grime and the Soul Solid era and whatnot. You know what I mean?
What was it that kind of made you want to be in and around sound system fraternity?
Shaka. Just Shaka song.
Okay.
Cause me come from my first venture into the dancehall as Steppers. You know, what them call drum and bass, but you know what I mean, like the hardcore roots reggae and a Shaka sound and the first sound me go out. And nothing to do with Mike, that had just to do with dance,
vibes and
the vibes and things. Yeah. But the sound Prophecy what I was with, because I chat the mic there, so.
Okay.
So that's why I like that. So by the time when Dennis come now, if he say come to Saxon, that was it. You dig what I mean? Because I got it strictly to do that.
Okay.
For chat mic.
So them time there being in and around the sound, or you just joined Saxon now. How did it feel when you first went into maybe not sort of first dance, but if you can remember the first dance or one of the first couple dances you went into as part of Saxon?
Oh well, the first dance me going to, it was a house party, not the dance hall avenue, because it's the literally house dance, house party.
Okay.
Yeah, house
Marine
party.
Foundation.
Yeah. And yeah man, you know, some of them, if some of them house parties ever did get filmed, you don't really get the feel, because obviously more close knit and thing. But it's a different vibe from a dance.
Okay, yeah, of course.
You know.
So let me ask you if you can. You can remember one of the first lyrics you did drop when you first went on Saxon Sound?
I can. One of them, but I don't know if it's the first, but one of them. It was called Dr. Foster. Yeah, I can't remember the actual lyric, but that was the title of it. Dr. Foster went to Gloucester, some sitting there. And I'm sitting there, I'm about long time ago, man. Long.
So, like we said, this is Mixing Generations live on location.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure that we do the proper interview from now for the people.
Yeah.
But whilst you are here, I have to get you to at least bless us with one lyric before you leave, before you disappear. You know what I mean?
Alright. At the return of the Django, but then like Johnny Quango, them a Johnny Bravo. Can't take it when me pick my lover. Papa, why you maga? Me surrounded by one bag of dog, you protect by the father. What? But that's another episode and saga. When me do? Touchdown like alien in a salsa. Bad mind no want see me prosper. Them no see child and cross ya. He cut on the wound and the plaster. Thank the Almighty for Rasta. Cause me could have ghost like Casper. Thunder and lightning flash ya. Big up the great Peter Tosh. Bruh! Over and out.
When you listen to a lot of the Saxon stories from back then, you'd always hear about Overcliff Road. You know, that road's got so much history. Even me growing up myself, spent a lot of years over Cliff. There's the house right there. Yeah, this is the famous Over Cliff Road. All that. As I was just saying, you know, most of the interviews that we've done on Mixing Generations, they all always talk about Over Cliff Road. You know.
Well, the reason for that is any artist what was doing something in the 80s would have turned up around there at one time or the other.
You know,
this was a road in the summertime you could see anybody and everybody on. This is Overcliff Road. This ain't whatever road, you know, like this is Overcliff, this is Lewisham.